This blockchain is literally paying people to make an impact in the real world. We're talking about crypto's biggest real-world rewards campaign with 210 million tokens up for grab. And the way you earn here isn't by mindlessly clicking for some lame airdrop, by the way. No, it's by actually using real apps that already have thousands, if not millions of people plugged into them. Now, the chain behind this campaign is none other than Peaq, the home of DePIN, robotics, and the machine economy. So stick with me here because in this video, I'm gonna show you what Peaq is all about, why this campaign is such a big deal, and how you can jump in while it's still live. All right, now before we get into all the nitty-gritty stuff, let's start at the top with what is Peaq anyways? Well, Peaq is a layer 1 blockchain, but it's not trying to be everything for everyone. It's actually built for one thing in particular, the machine economy. That includes things like DePIN, aka decentralized physical infrastructure networks, as well as AI and robotics. That means machines, devices, cars, even robots can plug into a decentralized network and earn money by providing their services. Not just for businesses and companies, but also for the people that co-own them. So their mission's really quite bold. They believe that instead of big tech capturing all the value that machines create, the people should capture some of it as well. And this isn't just marketing speak, by the way. You see, Peaq already has the biggest DePIN ecosystem in all of crypto. They've got over 3 million machines connected to it, 60 plus projects across 20 plus industries, 5 million addresses on chain, and 1.4 billion Peaq tokens staked, which is about a third of their supply. So yeah, that's all quite impressive. But the numbers only matter if they're backed by reality. So let's take a look at some of the apps running on Peaq today. First, you got Silencio, an audio network that collects sound data for AI and robotics. And they have over 1 million users currently, by the way. Next, you got Mapmetrics, a drive-to-earn navigation app with 65,000 drivers, and they migrated over from Solana over a year ago. Then you got FarmScent, which connects 160,000 farmers with the right supply chains. Next, you got DNet, a decentralized storage network with 4 million users already. And lastly, you got Yom, a cloud gaming network with tens of thousands of players. So if we take a step back, we can see that Peaq has real apps providing real-world value. And it's not just some copycat chain that's trying to ride the hype wave. Also, if you still want more proof of how different Peaq really is, well, it even hosted the world's first tokenized robo-farm. I'm talking about machines literally earning yield in the real world. In fact, Peaq is designed in a way where it can support humanoid robots acting as economical agents. Like in Web 2, these robots can't really do anything because they are enclosed systems, right? But if they are brought on chain via Peaq, then they can offer goods and services, get paid, and spend money as well. This way, with Peaq, you can own, let's say, a delivery humanoid robot or a fraction of it and earn from it every time it delivers an order. That's pretty cool, right? So that's the backdrop here. Peaq as the machine economy computer. And this perfectly brings us to their Get Real campaign. Because if Peaq's vision is to bring machines and people together into a shared economy, then Get Real is the campaign to make it happen. Just think about it. Instead of yet another get a Discord role gimmick, you've got a system of quests, leaderboards, and rewards all tied to real-world activity. And the pool funding it is absolutely massive, by the way. I'm talking 210 million Peaq tokens across the duration of the campaign, which is about 5% of the total supply. Season 1 already happened, by the way, and it was basically the beta. Thousands of people joined, tried it out, completed quests, climbed the leaderboard, and earned rewards. But the takeaway from it is that when rewards are tied to real-world activity, people show up. And this brings us to Season 2, where things are really starting to scale. You see, Season 2 launched in September. It's live as we speak, and it's already wrapping up quite soon. But compared to Season 1, this season is so much better. They improved their UX, it's now mobile friendly, and they've added things like machine DeFi quests, where you can earn XP by providing liquidity or doing swaps in their ecosystem. But instead of just a handful of things to do, there are around 30 quests broken down into more than 500 specific actions you can take. So that's way more ways to earn XP and climb the leaderboard. And here's the kicker. Their rewards now have vesting. There's a 1-month cliff followed by a 3-month linear vest. So point is that there won't be a farm and dump situation anymore, just a healthy distribution. And compared to Season 1, Season 2 is way bigger, cleaner, and just more sustainable. But anyhow, by now you're probably wondering how you can get in on all this. Well, it's actually quite simple. First, head on over to the Peaq portal, which I'll link you below. Then click on Get Real on the sidebar and click on the Get Started button. Next, connect your wallet and sign a message. Then choose your username and put in an email and verify it. After that, you can choose a Peaqanaut avatar, and then boom, you're in. Now you can start checking out all the quests and start completing some of them, as every task you see here earns you XP. And that XP moves you up the leaderboard, where the higher you climb, the more rewards you get. But also, check this out, because these aren't your typical airdrop farming tasks. No, these quests are built around real DePIN projects already running on Peaq. You can see some examples right here. Like here's Map Metrics, where you can contribute traffic data. And here's Silencio, where you can help crowdsource noise intelligence in cities. And here's Combinder, where you can help with renewables distribution. So point is, when you're doing quests, you're not just ticking some boxes for XP. You're helping grow real networks that add value to the world. But anyhow, one big thing to keep in mind is that this whole Get Real campaign is just getting started. Even though Season 2 may end relatively soon, Season 3 is right around the corner, and each new season has more DePIN projects, more quests, and more opportunities to earn. And in the meantime, Peaq's broader roadmap is packed with other stuff. Like their machine economy DEX is already live. It's called Machine X. And then coming soon are tokenized machine RWAs, a Peaq native stablecoin, machine money markets, and even a DePIN launchpad. Now, on the regulatory side, they've announced the Machine Economy Free Zone in the UAE, which is basically a sandbox for tokenized machines, new ownership models, and global pilots. And their entire ecosystem is expanding through accelerators, grants, and even getting distribution to the Jambo phone to onboard users in emerging markets. So when you zoom out, Get Real isn't just a temporary marketing campaign. No, it's part of a bigger push to onboard millions of people and machines into Web3. Phew, that was a lot to digest, wasn't it? But the takeaway here is this. Get Real Season 2 is live right now, but it's ending soon, so go check it out ASAP using my link below. You can join today, start earning, and actually contribute to crypto adoption that's rooted in the real world. At the end of the day, this isn't just some other blockchain campaign. It's a glimpse of what crypto can look like when we focus on impact instead of speculation.